Uh, right, streaming. Go live. Give me a sec while I set up the YouTube. Um, Prime Minister Special 2. Fucking hell, we're on episode 9? Shit. Public. Done. Save. Are we public? Yes, we are. Where is manage? Hold on a minute, where do I select the thumbnail? There we go. Change. Downloads, most recent one today. Save. Right. We are live. Well, shit. I'm gonna be honest. Really was not expecting to be Prime Minister or be elected. I know everyone else was saying, oh, I wonder how much total's won by, or I wonder, who's won. I'm genuinely being honest, I did not expect to win. But yeah. Well, fuck. I must say it's quite funny because this episode, I did go into it thinking, okay, I know what I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about that. But now I don't know. Now my mind's just kind of gone blank. Fraught, you wanna get up here, or anyone? Yep.
Well, totaled. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah.
First of all, congratulations on winning the prime ministership.
Bit
This
late, but
is,
thank you.
I mean, better late than never, my guy.
Yeah. Well.
Just, it's so crazy how far, people can come. And wow, like, I mean, you're here. I mean, today was our real first day of like doing things, and things. I'm pretty positive, with the outlook for everything. I mean, I already know your plans. I guess my first question is like, how are you feeling? Like, what thoughts are going through your head? Are you excited, nervous? Yeah, what do you think you'll have the most problems with?
I'm gonna definitely have the most problems with red light. For obvious reasons. It is kind of a shame because I want to I personally really want to help out red light and bring in be the guy to bring in all of the changes that it needs, and but I can't actually go in red light, so
Yeah, not at
yeah,
least not until the end of the year.
not until the other end of the year. So I can't actually fully do my job until the end of the year. You've got to do it. Or, in
Well,
the very
yeah.
least, you inform me of what red light's like, and then I tell you my decision, and then it's you that implements it. But then that just sounds like a.
Well, the thing is, I'm basically handling red light things right now, and so you know that's gonna be my shtick to handle. But of course, I'll be like letting you know what's gonna be happening there. Um, Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a thing. But other than red light, like specifically regarding caved,
Oh.
what do you see your biggest challenges being,
Biggest
if any?
challenges are probably going to be. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of not sure. Not like a majority of people will like me, but like one or two people, or maybe five people. I'm not entirely sure will like me at the end of my first term, but that's kind of because I've gone into this thinking, right, let's fucking change everything. Let's, like, is if it's good, keep it. If it could be better, fucking change it until it can be better. Until it is better. Um, so again, I think that's going to completely, and I mean completely, I guess ruin what some people think of me, maybe, because some of the stuff that I want to do is pretty major and might mean a few people have to get let go in order to do what I want to do. I mean, obviously now we no longer have a minister position for either questions of the day or fun fact, which I've kind of now morphed into community engagement. I mean, I already kind of wanted to do that anyway, because it was something simpler. It was, because the old way, it was kind of, um, it was kind of, Koi would, like, spam stuff. Well, not spam, but, like, he would, like, push out, like, everything once a day. And, like, that doesn't really engage people. You properly engage people through actually like not spamming them and hitting them at 700 miles per hour, like perfectly calculating stuff. And that's kind of the same thing that I will be expecting the guards to be doing down the road when I get my chance to meet with all the guards. It's going to be I want them to start hosting events, but it's going to be like you don't like do a random event. It's going to be targeting events. So they're going to have to make sure it's a very specific event at a very specific time of day to ensure that we get the most out of all of the events, which means obviously with them getting the most out of all their events means that they're going to need training and scrutinizing, and again, I don't think that's going to people might not fully like me after that because it's going to be so much bureaucracy and getting them to do extra stuff, and it's so a lot of tough decisions, I think, and yeah.
Okay. So you think that your biggest issue is going to be not well liked because you're trying to put things in order and sort of growing into your own thing. Um, I guess first we have to ask regarding the administration that you were left with, after Legos resigned. How do you feel? Do you feel the teams were, pretty well built, or was there anything that you were like, huh, maybe why was this made? Why did this happen?
um Again, I kind of felt like, why the fuck did fun fact and question of the day need its own two separate things? That they're not as major that they would need something as big. It's just a nice little tidbit that is thrown in once a day. So I guess it was kind of that. Another thing was one of the guards who has now left. I was kind of thinking, why the fuck why the fuck are they still here? I haven't seen them do jack shit. So, but the guy, well, they have left. They resigned, and we now got Muley, which good luck to Muley with after what I've got planned. Um, um, what else? Some of the minister positions, I think, perhaps maybe one or two of the ministers should be replaced. But again, as something that me and you spoke about earlier, it's kind of a matter of, okay, but who are we going to replace them with?
Right.
Um,
Okay.
so I think that's also a another major position. Don't worry, Dragon. You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Now,
Um,
I do have to ask regarding one of your campaign promises that you were talking about, which is regarding, Caveton is currently pretty centered around NA. I mean, if we look at the people just here in the audience, everyone here is either from the United States or from Canada. So,
yeah.
I mean, everyone's pretty like localized in a similar location. And one of your campaign promises was, I'm going to try to expand this to I guess a more European audience. Well, what is your perspective on that? Do you think you'll be able to hold up that part of the bargain, or do you think that maybe you have to sort of rethink what you wanted to do, so to
Um,
speak?
no, I don't think I need to rethink it. I feel like it's a fairly easy thing to accomplish. All you really have to do is make sure at um for example, with partnerships, all you would have to do is you look for European dominated servers, and then that's how you offers you to do partnerships with them, and then that's kind of how you would, especially through partnerships, get people more European into the server. Obviously, I think having more Europeans in the server could actually be a good thing, because there are already one or two Europeans in the server, myself included. Um, so having more people from different areas kind of means that there's more of a chance for Caveton to be more active in the hours of the day. So if Caveton is more active in the hours of the day, then you kind of get this thing of constant activity, and then because it's constantly active, when someone joins and they just see that, that there's constantly people talking, they're more likely to stay, because it's like, oh my god, look at this server. It's cool. People are keep constantly talking. People are constantly active. There's so many more people that I can talk to and be friends with. Like that's kind of what you want. And then because it's from different continents and different time zones, they're more likely to have friends that they will then bring with them to Caveton. And then now you've just accessed more markets. You've got more people talking. You've got diversity, and it's fairly evident that diversity is always a good thing, because different ideas, different opinions, new people, fresh people to talk to, and could really liven this place up. And so, pretty much all of my campaign promises, unless there is a major backlash or a major push against what I have promised in my campaign to be Prime Minister, I intend to do every single one of them.
Well, then, that's pretty ambitious. I think that that's gonna be a challenge. But I mean, I'm interested to see how you tackle it. Obviously, you will have to kind of face, the Q, which is the Minister of Advertisement. I guess I have to ask. There is one thing that Caveton has sort of been doing ever since Kylie became Prime Minister, or I guess ever since she was Prime Minister, which is like the beginning, early stages of Caveton, and even into Leah's and Legos' prime ministership. My question to you is, Caveton has sort of been stuck in its own bubble for a while now. You can see here that we really don't have like partnerships with other servers. And even now, the only relationships we maintain with other servers is, I mean, pretty much null. We have a bit of a relationship with, um, oh gosh, I wish I would knew the names now. Uh, we have a relationship with another server called Cortisol. There's a server called TCT, BHA, which is something that we recently got into contact with. And they're not big servers. They're just other servers that we found and that we have a somewhat cordial relationship with. From what I heard you say, partnerships. Do you think that, I mean, maybe you want to, but do you think the guards, do you think Caveton is ready to start doing that? Because that's something that Caveton has been very much against for a good part of 2, 3 years now.
I mean, they're a great way to get new people in and, trade and talk ideas and share ideas with. So, I mean, I don't see why there would be much pushback against it. I mean, I guess maybe some of the older people would, but it's, it's just a great way to get people in and, because especially through partnerships and like using Discord and stuff, that's how then we can do targeted advertising, because then we can partner up with communities, maybe like a European server or whatnot, or communities that are specifically linked to the areas that we are trying to target. Then that is how we can get them to join us. Targeted advertising through partnerships, because partner with a European server, like talk with them, give them our poster and everything. We put our poster up. We exchange information. All, and then that kind of through then we get we get the people that we're targeting and trying to get in. So I guess, like, if as long as it's strongly maintained and like well looked after, and not like we're posting our ad in like de-doxing servers, we should be fine.
Okay.
Oh, Brady has something to talk about. Yes, Brady. Don't worry, for those who were wanting for me to talk to myself for half an hour, that will be in the later segment. Yes, hello. Hello? Brady? I was gonna like try and imitate your voice, but I don't think I could do it. It's too high pitched. Sorry, Brady, but hello. Ba ba dum bum bum ba dum bum ba ba dum bum bum dilly dee dum dum dilly dee dum 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 da dum 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 dum. There we go. I've invited you up. Hello. There we go.
Okay. Fucking finally.
Whoa!
Anyways.
Watch your fucking language.
Sorry. I was talking to a couple of my friends who own servers, and none of them want to partner because there's no money involved. So that's one thing we'll have to figure out, because a lot of people won't partner unless there's money. So
Really?
What
the
yeah,
fuck?
a lot of people won't partner unless there's money involved.
Since when are people
especially like streamers, like all my
Oh
friends
no.
are streamers,
We wouldn't be partnering with
us.
streamers and stuff. It'd be partnering with other Discord servers. We
No,
put our ad
they're
up.
Discord servers. They just don't want to partner. And another thing is, a lot of people nowadays look really down on Minecraft servers.
I mean, we're not a Minecraft server.
I mean, yeah,
we're a community with the Minecraft thing on the side. Well, that is something definitely we would have to look into, because from my experience, partnerships were certainly not like that.
Oh no, now everyone just wants money out of it. that's one thing I learned a couple days ago because I asked my friend, "Hey, do you want to partner up with this server I'm involved with?" They're like, "Hey, is there money?" I said, "No." They said, "Haha, then get out of here."
I think that
So,
might, no offense, I think that might be a streamer thing
oh yeah, 100%.
because you know, if it's Discord server to Discord server, normally, you know, you have the guy go in, join the Discord server. It's like, hey, you want a partnership? Yeah, yeah, sure. Here's our ad. Give me your ad. We'll post our ads in each other's ad section. People join. Everyone's happy. Everyone wins. Yeah, that's a streamer thing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Brady. That's a weird,
No, it's
kooky
okay. I
streamer
just
thing.
have only friends that
Ah,
are streamers,
shit.
I guess.
Yeah. Ah, damn. I just had a really weird sharp pain in kind of my collarbone. My right hand side. I should be fine. I'll live. Right. So, what to talk about, what to talk about, what to talk about. I do promise that this will be the last thing that we discuss when we discuss Prime Ministers. Next week we'll be back on regular viewing of CaveCast, where we actually talk about useful stuff, like, I don't know.
I do have a.
Why English steam trains are the best kind of steam train, and I'll go into detail about it as well.
I guess now the next question that I would say is, I am currently sort of just looking into and sort of brainstorming.
Hmm.
Um, Caveton has proven to be very resilient in terms of expansion. We have a Minecraft server that's doing okay. We have an NSFW server that's also doing okay. But um, the growth of Caveton and the Caveton properties is kind of hampered by just the organization abilities that we have. I have to remember that the days that when we owned the X amount of servers is long gone now. Like for instance, right now we're trying to handle red light, and we have not been able to successfully make a proper staff system for Aurora. And so I'm gonna try and see how we can solve it. But I guess now my biggest question to you, sort of on the line of administration and who should be in charge and whatnot. Um, you are originally from Arctic Forest, specifically Arctic Storm, not Arctic Forest. So I guess my question would be, knowing that, how do you plan do you plan on taking any sort of relationship with the owner, which is Ace in this case, which was formerly a member of Caveton. I think he's
Give
still
me a
here, but he
sec.
just okay.
I know I just brought myself up here, but I just wanted to say
Uh-huh.
Fraud.
Yeah.
I,
Brady, what the fuck are you doing up here?
I just wanted to say I may or may not have gotten a partnership already with a big server called Anime Souls. Just wanted to say that.
Is it a European server?
No,
It's a mixture.
it's an everything server,
Oh,
and
fuck off.
so we don't have a partners chat, bro. What are you doing? Okay.
I'm
Brady's
just
ahead of the game.
contacting
Brady's
them.
ahead
I'm
of the
just
game.
contacting them.
Okay, sure, go for it. Let them ask them what their conditions are. Total, handle it. Attack, boy.
Well, this is
Okay,
proof
but
that my
and
partnerships idea is great. Already got a
we
partnership.
could do that. I think we're gonna. I think we have to be a little careful about it, but we will try.
I'm gonna get the
Okay,
guards to
so
have a partnership a week.
now one thing I will ask you for is regarding our quote unquote competition.
Our competition.
So Aurora Peaks is a Minecraft server, and obviously we want to grow it.
Yes.
And I don't think it's not exactly there yet, but we can start considering other servers competition. Especially, I think our immediate competition and immediate issue might be with the former owner or the current owner of Arctic Forest, which is where a lot of the people are from. I don't know. Do you see it that way, or do you think we could, instead of competing with them, could we perhaps cooperate with them? What is your viewpoint on that?
I'll be honest. As it stands now, Aurora kind of doesn't feel like Caveton, but I think that just might be the fact that no matter where you look in the Discord server, there's no the login details and the server details aren't anywhere in the server, so you have to go ask what the details are.
We need to fix that.
Yeah, we 100% need to fix that. Secondly, I don't think we need to see other Minecraft servers as competition. I'm sorry, I think to me that's just complete and utter tosh. Aurora isn't the main thing. It's important, yeah, but it's not the main focus of us. Aurora is kind of a complement, if you know what I mean. So the Minecraft server shouldn't be viewing other Minecraft servers as competition, because Aurora is a place for Caveton to go and dick about, as we do. So, I guess, yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I guess my last question would be, what do you think about the new server banner
New server banner? Let's have a look.
at the very top?
Server setting. Where's the banner? Why can't I see the banner?
No, it's on the side.
It's on the side.
If you scroll all the way up, don't be in the settings or anything. Just scroll all the way up.
Yeah.
Don't you see the server banner where it says Caveton? Right below it.
No.
What do you see? Do you see your live thing?
Yeah.
Okay, click the X and then you should see it.
It's just grey. Oh, no, there we go. It's a little redhead, staring into a forest. Nice.
Okay, Prime Minister, what's the redhead's name? Yikes.
Greg?
Greg? Yes, the female redhead is called Greg.
I know it's Cave-chan.
Okay, I was about to
How
cry.
you want to pronounce that, but no. I'm officially making her name Greg.
Cave-chan Greg Stephanopoulos.
Wouldn't it be
What's up,
Gregory
Oops?
Cave-chan Stephanopoulos? Yeah.
Sure, why not? Gregory Stepchan. Whatever.
Fraught?
Nothing. Anyway.
What you getting up to?
Anyway, I think now, I think that's pretty much
Is that
all
your
my questions
question?
I had for you.
Damn.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna mute myself and then go off to what I need to do.
Okay, bye for all. Sorry, I cut him off and I feel really bad. I'm sorry for all. Right, so, time, I guess, for the funny part where I talk to myself. I don't really know what to talk to myself over. I could read the news. Let's have a look at the news. Damn, slow day for the news. Slow day for the news. Just stuff on the BAFTAs and Stephen Fry and some guy that's been punched in the face. And football. Yeah, news has been slow today. Jesus Christ, I'm fucked. Right, so, what will the people want to hear? The people will probably want to hear, I guess, about the buddy system. Yeah. So, Told, what's this buddy system that you've got planned? Well, thank you, Told, for asking. This buddy system that essentially would mean that, over a span of maybe 1 or 2 days, pre-existing members of Caveton can sign up to be a buddy. Obviously, they will have to fill out a quick questionnaire, and they will be screened by a staff member to make sure, you know, that they are the friendliest and the finest catch of the Caveton server. And then after everyone's signed up, they've all been screened and yada yada yada. We've got all the people that are happy and stuff. After that, for a while, anyone new who joins will get the chance to be assigned a buddy. This then means that they can go to their buddy, ask questions, talk, hang out with the buddy, and then kind of just engage, and then it gets to a point then that they're that engaged with one another that they, become friends, and then the new player has a reason to stay because they have a buddy, someone they can go to, someone they can talk to, and then that not only boosts the server's kind of member count, but also its retention. So Fraught can get on the discovery page of Discord, I guess. Now, so Told, we've heard a lot about you being a prime minister and stuff, but really what we all want to know is which train was the best train. Well, thank you, Told, for asking me that question. First of all, I would like to correct you and say that by you saying train, that refers to the entire thing, including the carriages and the locomotive. So I would like to correct you in saying that is actually, you would be asking what my favourite locomotive was, because anyone who does have a favourite train is a complete and utter fucking nerd. Anyway. I guess my favourite... Ooh, this is a difficult one. Because you've got a counter in speed, you've got a counter in power, you've got a counter in how fucking amazing it looks. Maybe an A4. Can't decide between them. They're all fucking gorgeous. A4s currently hold the speed land record for a steam locomotive. So UK 1, rest of the world 0. Fuck you. Right, we should probably get back on topic. So this is about prime ministerial stuff. Do I intend on replacing Fraught? Yes, I intend on replacing Fraught. Fraught, I am coming for your job. Run. Very, very quick. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it would be nice to be monarch of Caveton, I guess. That'd be really fun. Just see how quickly, see how angry people get if I, like, make Caveton a dictatorship. No. It'd still stay as a democracy, except the only thing I'd do is, I'd fix the role of monarch and make it a hereditary role, so it gets passed on to my children. I would truly make this a constitutional monarchy. It'd be beautiful. Oh, the glory days. Anyway, does anyone have any questions? Because I've kind of been rambling to myself. I am very tired, actually, and I am thinking of going to bed. So, oh, we have a ping. We have a ping. Do I miss the Queen? Yeah. Dreadfully. Completely. But we've got Charlie now, and Charlie is underrated at the moment, you know. So I can't wait for him to implement what he's been wanting to implement for like the past 50 years. You know, I guess we all kind of have a picture of Charles as being, yeah. Look, people kind of have this interpretation of Charles as being the one that kind of fucked over Diana, but the one that fucked over Diana was her bouncer, quite literally, and also the press. But I do feel like Charles is underrated, and I feel like Charles, like, knowing kind of what Charles has always wanted to improve monarchy-wise, which I'm all in favour for, like cutting off people from like the royal money that don't really need it, and his whole activism on climate change I'm a big fan of, and kind of his more let's lighten up, let's bring some personality to the role, you know, I'm all in favour for. Is he probably won't get to do much because of how old he is. Really looking forward to William though. William is gonna do some interesting stuff, but I feel bad for Charles. I really do. Any other questions? Preferably on topic and not relating to the monarchy, because I could very easily have an entire podcast dedicated to my knowledge of the the British royal family, should probably say. You know what? Next week I'll talk about the Romanovs. Oh God, I wish. Next week we'll Fraught, what do you want to talk about next week? I'll probably get a message from Fraught in like 3 business days, so don't really expect much. But yeah, any more? I'll give it another minute. Yes? No? People wanna hear about me, or no? Okay. Great. Anyway, that concludes this week's... Oh, wait, no, we have typing. Best CaveCast episode. 10 out of 10? Nah, this one's a bit shambles, I'll be honest. But, I think maybe that's because, you know, I'm really fucking beating the dead horse that is... that is the Prime Minister thing. So we will be... Thank you. You know what? Next week we're going to talk about transport. Maybe. No, people are just going to get so fucking bored about me talking about transport and why the steam train was the best mode of transport. People are going to get so bored. I don't know. Maybe we could talk about the scientific side on cats versus dogs. Actually, no, that sounds like a shit ton of fun. A scientific... applying a scientific view. You know, who joined? Crow of Judgment, Mizu. Right. I ask you a question directly. Next week, Judge, would you be interested in hearing the scientific argument on cats versus dogs? We have one vote for yes. The judge is giving her judgment. Get it? In all honestly, not entirely. Damn. But that sounds so much fun. Oh, you like both cats and dogs? Well, scientifically, we're going to prove why you should prefer... I don't actually know which one you should prefer. I'll need to do some scientific research. You know what? We will scientifically end the debate on cats versus dogs. Ultimately, though, it'll probably end in a... Well, I mean, it all depends what your preference is. But, scientifically, we will discuss which is better, cats versus dogs. I mean, big dogs, obviously. Have you not seen Rottweilers? They're beautiful. They're amazing. They're like little pudgy... Lucy. Isn't Lucy a devil? The devil incarnate? Yeah. No. Lucy's short form for Lucifer. That's actually really good, Ellie. Anyway, I do need to go. So, if anyone has any more questions for Prime Minister related... if you do have any questions, feel free to ask them now. How big is you? Bit of a weird question. My brain... It's... Oh. Don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah. So, any questions? Literally any. No? Okay. I'll take the imminent silence as a no. Oh fuck, Brady's got one. Right, depending on how good this question is, I end the episode. Nice little short one today. Red light's cool. Red light is good. We should keep it. You know, we should reform it. We should make it better. But I can't do that because I'm underage. So I can't actually be in the server. So Fraught has said that he's going to do all the red light stuff, even though I would absolutely love to, you know, help and work out with, work with the red light staff. I'm not going to answer that question, one, because it's silly, and two, I am underage. So that is a very inappropriate question. And I mean highly inappropriate. Like, seriously highly inappropriate. Completely. Yeah, this is a very inappropriate thing. So, I'm ending it. This is, yeah.